Right. Good evening, everyone. Happy Pride. It's Hanali here. I know last stream I said I would be playing more of a Date with Death and a Date with Death 2, the demo, but it's Pride. It's a week, and a Date with Death can be queer, but it's also a week before the anniversary of Date Everything. So I thought I would celebrate by checking out more of the game, especially since they just released a new patch with some updates based on community feedback. And yeah, we're going to see if we can find some of these self care updates. But before we get started, just some couple of announcements. Next week, I am doing Texas Furry Siesta. Let's see if I can pull up that. Yeah, Texas Furry Siesta. The 20th is the drag show that Otterly Fierce Productions is putting on. The convention is all ages. I know people under the age of 16 must have an adult with them at all times. Unfortunately, the drag show is adult only. But if you are of age, please come. Your tips go towards charity. You get to support a lot of queers. My act is not very furry, but yeah. Knee update. So yeah, last stream I was pre-surgery, and then a week later I got meniscectomy, which is where they go in with a camera, the arthroscopy part. They go in with a camera and then trim off the damaged part of your meniscus. Turns out my meniscus wasn't really that torn. The MRI made it look bad, so that kind of sucked that I had to go through the surgery, but probably for the better because I was dealing with chronic pain in my knee and just being unable to dance. And so there was torn cartilage, but they can't do as much for that. And the downside is when you have knee surgery, your muscles just completely atrophy. And so learning how to walk, mobility is coming back, starting to be able to bend my knee a bit more, able to put weight on it. So like my drag act, or Tony Fahawk's drag act, is sort of shockingly not very active. So I think it's the closest maybe Tony will do to a ballad, unless I get the epic number booked. But yeah, so that's, I think I'll manage next week, and just maybe, like, unfortunately I may not be able to go into the crowd because stairs are still hard. My knee has a tendency to lock out when I go a little too fast or there's too much weight put on it. But that does mean my July appearances are kind of still like TBA. I'm still committing to them, but I am kind of like keeping an eye out on how fast I progress through like physical therapy. I should be wrapped up with physical therapy and stuff, and the estimated recovery time was 4 to 6 weeks. But does that mean I can dance? Can I dance in heels? Can I dance barefooted? What kind of moves can I do? So TBA on that. I think everybody, especially with it being Pride, is very focused on June, and we'll worry about July later. And also, if you haven't kept up with me on socials, the DFW Dragon Burlesque community is having some difficult conversations. Difficult but much needed conversations. Yeah, and I think you can go check out the Instagram video that I put on Hanali Burlesque if you do want to know more details. But it boils down to like representation, and just maybe there's some better ways to produce shows, as I, a former producer, think. But yeah, let's get to some gaming. making sure I always have to like adjust the screen a little bit. But yeah. Okay, so I know some of the updates we're not going to be able to see because, like, one of them involves Eddie. One of them makes me happy as somebody who does not drink alcohol, that there is an option to not partake in the whiskey sour that the Breaker Box guys offer you. And there's some content warnings with characters that you may have seen in my YouTube VODs, like all content warn Faria, because I do know people who have medical phobias and am mindful of that. So we won't get the content warning for Faria since we're already along the route, but let's see if we can find some other characters. Some new updates to the data decks. Did we have any romances? Oh, we did. We did get a new romance with Wallace, who is apparently pretty easy to love, but you know, maybe I think there's more to him because these collectibles are something that we couldn't get from just one interaction. So no messages. Let's go to Bathsheba. She is one who is part of the self-care update. It's kind of related to her interactions. I don't remember how.
It's you.
Okay.
So, in the spirit of you teaching me to make friends, let me give you some friendly advice of my own. If you keep going the way you are now, you're gonna have a bad time.
Okay. The smile in the robot, I don't know if I should be scared or be like, huh.
Bathsheba lets the words hang in the air between the two of you. The air is so thick with tension, it's choking.
That stuff with Barry was not my speed. So let's make sure today we hang out with someone who rules, actually. Huh?
Okay, so yeah, the self-care update was with Barry. And so, well, we already went through that. But let's see. I'm doing my best, you know. You're so demanding. I love that you know your worth. And okay, for newcomers to the stream, I play dating sims from the perspective of my partner, who is an allosexual cis man. So I think it's funny as a non-binary gray area race to try to predict his actions. But yeah, definitely would not be a fan of Bathsheba. What do you say she's so demanding? We're just getting into her. I'm doing my best, you know.
Then do better, sweetie. Now, who should we practice on?
Bathsheba looks around the room, scanning it in a thoughtful silence, until her gaze settles on the rubber ducky. She doesn't even bother to wait for your input, walking swiftly to the duck with her arms wide.
Oh! Rebby!
Reba! Sup, you dirty bitch?
Oh my god, you are too funny.
Ready?
You don't get to call me that, shit mouth.
Okay.
Now go easy, Rebby. They're trying to help. We're going around practicing my people skills.
Tough ducking shit without any actual people to practice on.
Just the sound just a little bit.
I know, right? Plus, I'm good at talking and making friends.
That's too loud. My headphones and OBS do not quite sync up, so let's try this. Okay, hopefully we're not peeking.
Yeah, sure. That's why I'm the only one you talk to.
Okay, so they're shady to each other.
No, you're the only one I talk to because you're the only one hilarious enough to keep my attention.
Not true. But also, everyone else hates your guts.
They do not! Oh, God, you absolute bitch.
Don't understand the basis of this friendship. You guys actually like each other or not? I question how helpful this is gonna be. I don't understand the basis of this friendship.
Ain't nothing for you to understand, Normie.
It's really simple. Ruby and I are champion shit talkers.
Okay. I feel like this is more than just talking shit, though. I don't know.
I asked them once for gossip, and they just went down the line, destroying everyone in this house.
Including you, by the way.
Rebel points a wing at you.
Oh, I went in on you for a good 45 minutes.
I didn't realize that was you back then. Oh, my God.
But I don't even know you.
So? I don't need to know you to talk shit, dick brains. It's rich, by the way, that you tell Sheba she's no good at social shit. When your best friend and only Lay is your right ducking hand. You're so lonely you started chasing tail in your own house. Who the duck are you to teach anyone anything?
I know some things. Who the fuck are you swearing at, you rubber-coated edgelord? I don't have to explain myself to you. Dish it back.
Get stuffed, you miserable fucking meatbag! Only one that gets to dunk on Sheba is me, you dickbag. She doesn't need advice from a cuck like you anyway.
Oh, Rebby.
I'm gonna concede for now, but you better come ready next time. I'm just gonna leave you to it. If Rebel is your only friend, things are starting to make sense. I'll leave you to it.
Thanks, babe. Mwah.
Thanks, babe. Fuck off.
You can hear Bathsheba and Rebel's laughter echoing through the bathroom as you walk away. A win in only the most technical sense. But tomorrow's another day.
Let's just check out sensitivity for a second. We're still really sensitive. Someone with a new content warning that we haven't met. So I'm gonna go find him. Change the speed to maybe a slow poke, just like how I am in real life.
As you walk into the kitchen, you're overwhelmed by a strange feeling. It's sort of like being watched, but it's more than that. You feel as if you're being evaluated, scrutinized by a presence that isn't all that impressed by what it sees. It doesn't take you long to pinpoint the source of that feeling. A cleric of some kind dressed in black and grey robes, with a coil of sorts atop his otherwise bald head. He's handsome in a sterile and intimidating sort of way, but you can't even imagine this guy dating anyone. He's just so severe.
Beep, beep, beep. Got a content warning on this guy right here.
Okay, yeah, so Friar Errol was one of the characters who has a new content warning, because as you might know from his name, he's gonna be a little religious.
If his name and habit didn't tip you off, Friar Errol is going to have some stories that touch on aspects of religion with a particular emphasis on sin. If the thought of sitting in a church or temple fills you with angst, this one might not be for you. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm gonna say we're cool with that. I know, the companion, not a fan of organized religion. I also kind of have had not great experiences with churches, but we're gonna talk to Friar Errol, because I've seen some of the dialogue and it's interesting. No, I'm okay with that.
Amen.
You reek.
Sorry. And you shine? Of what? Shine.
Spiritually.
Oh. No, physically.
You gesture to his bald,
Oh.
shining head.
I don't have a clue what you mean, nor do I care. My physical appearance is of little consequence. It is only my soul that will ascend to the heavenly kitchen.
I'm sorry, the where?
He ignores you.
You reek of sin and grease.
Tell me I need a shower?
I feel as if I have been bathed in oil simply looking at you.
But all I've had to eat today was cereal. Are you always this aggressive with strangers? What are you, some kind of health food zealot? Let's go that one.
Zealot? Hardly. I am Friar Errol, founder of the First Church of Convection. I am the steward of the road to the heavenly kitchen. I am a holy vessel for culinary purity and efficiency. And I am your salvation, sinner, if you would but take my hand.
Hold his hand. I'm not taking shit of yours, bro. What exactly do I need to achieve salvation? Do I want to be rude off the bat? I'll just ask.
It is quite simple.
I feel like maybe you should have been ruder.
First, you are to confess your sins to me, the steward of your culinary soul. Second, you are to help spread the gospel of convection to any as yet unsaved. And finally, you are to keep your soul pure and free of oils and impure heat. The path to the heavenly kitchen is blessedly simple and attainable, even for those as impure as you. Is our Lord not most generous?
You sound awful. Praise be his name. I'm afraid. Can you really save me? You sound awful.
You are so addled with sin and impurity, you cannot even see when someone is offering you salvation.
When he talks of sin, I just laugh, because sin in our household is what we say when our cats are up to mischief.
Calamity, blasphemy, treachery. Bless your humble friar with patience and strength, O Lord. I shall need it. Tell me, do you wish to repent for your culinary sins here and now? I am ready, willing, and able to grant you absolution. You need only unburden yourself.
Blasphemy friar for a food sin. This is where I'm torn, because the companion said not a religious guy, but food sin is funny. And so I was like, do we lean into that? I'm not ready yet, but I'll take you up on it sometime. You're insane and I have nothing to say to you. feel like we have stuff to say to him. And it's because, like, food sin is very funny.
Speak, my child. What is it you wish to confess?
I had McDonald's yesterday. The oil soaked right through the bag. I once stole a pack of gum without realizing it from the grocery store. I don't even know what air frying is or how it works. I feel like in our household, food sitting would be like, I ate this whole tray of cinnamon rolls, which I have not. He has. My food sin is probably that I eat shredded cheese out of the bag at midnight, and I have a tendency to just gobble up a whole bunch when I'm stressed. But let's go with McDonald's, because maybe in this universe, McDonald's isn't funding genocide, but you know, they're still a bad, big corporation.
A shudder runs through the friar. Disgust, probably. But if you didn't know any better, you'd almost swear he was kind of into hearing this.
How disgusting. You've done the right thing, confessing to me. Tell me, did you enjoy it? Did the impurity of it at all titillate you?
No, it just disgusted me with myself. It did. It felt like I was getting away with a crime. I loved every second, and I do it again. I think I'm gonna go get some right now. We're coming at it from the point of view that we don't like this corporation. Like, maybe we're okay with we're okay with fast food, but maybe just not shitty corporation. What do I want to say? Something else disgusted with myself.
Yes, very good. You should feel ashamed.
I'm imagining like us eating, like eating McDonald's IRL, or even worse, like eating from Chick-fil-A, which I haven't done in a very long time. Thank the gods. Like, it's the Chick-fil-A is like the easiest thing to protest. I feel like it is and it isn't. Like, it's been a long time coming, but like the last time I ate it was over 10 years ago, and at that time I was already not going for it, but I literally had no choice. Like, this was before Lyft and Uber were as popular, and also like I was in San Antonio for a burlesque festival, and my rides, the people who had the car were elsewhere. I was like, well, I need to eat before showtime, so let's go find some food. The hotel did have a restaurant. It was closed because somebody was having a wedding there. So I was like, I don't want to starve. I barely had lunch, kind of thing. And then I was like, well, what's across the street? There's only a Chick-fil-A. I think there may have been further things, but we were kind of near a really busy road. So I was like, well, I don't want to like cross that either. So I was just like, I guess I'll get Chick-fil-A. I feel like awful, but it was like Chick-fil-A or starvation. So, yeah, that's one of my food sins.
But do not despair. No longer will you be lost. I am here to guide you to salvation. For today, 3 Hail Aries and 1 Our Father of Conviction.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
You have done well today, my child. Return to me again, and we will continue guiding you down the path to salvation. For now, I must return to my duties. May you feel his currents at your back. Amen.
So he's gonna be one that I feel like we're gonna get a hate ending with, because not someone I definitely not what the companion is into. But I do enjoy. I think the idea of confessing food sins is funny. So, well, maybe at least like get some ha-has out with him. I feel like we need a palate cleanser, and we haven't seen Fabrizio in a while.
Amore, buongiorno. I have been pacing the floor, imploring the gods for the moment when you would come to me again. The sight of you still strikes breath from my lungs. I am suspended in the glow of your beauty.
I bet you say that to everyone. I'm not comfortable. I bet you say that to everyone.
Not at all. How could I express such passion more than once? To express it now has both exhausted and exhilarated me. You are the only one, amore. It is bringing my heart such a warm feeling to see you. I am so excited you have arrived in time for our date.
That I am. I forgot about that. What do you think you're doing? I did actually forget, but since we have so many dateables, every time we knew that.
Wonderful, amore. Your excitement honors me. Oh, how lovely. I shall tell you all about it. I want you to be prepared for the sensory feast we will create together. First, my Zia Vetrina's restaurant for a perfect homemade meal in her garden. Her kitchen is heaven. Fresh bread, sharp lemons. She is the best cook in all of Italia.
Speaking of Italian, kind of, so Pietro not, like, somebody once asked if his name was Italian, and I was like, maybe I named him after the X-Men character?
I cannot wait to see your experience of all these culinary sensations, amore. What scent will you love? Which flavor will be brand new to you? Which perhaps will make you cry or remember a lost love or a grief? Will your scents be the same as mine? Do you like good food, amore? Real Italian food?
Obviously, more of a Thai fan, but I can try something new. You know we're not in Italy right now, right?
Certo. Who could not love the food of love? After we have reveled in the pleasure of Zia Ventrina's cooking, you shall meet my dearest friend. Well, perhaps, except for you, amore. This is my scooter, Il Ragazzo Pazzo.
I love the scarf on the cabinet.
Together, the three of us will take the most beautiful road in all of Italia. From Ventrina's right down to the sparkling ocean. We will wind through mountains and fog and dazzling sunset light, and we will park mere feet from the gently washing surf. Have you ever ridden a scooter, amore?
Are you kidding? I love it. I have it. And I'm totally in. You're a cabinet. How does a cabinet ride a motorcycle? I feel like with Fabrizio, he's got this, like, suspension in his business aspect. And so, it's hard, because I personally was totally just, like, yes, filled up this fantasy, you know. But it's not playing as me. I'm trying to think of a companion to answer. Because I just want to ask, how does a cabinet ride a motorcycle? But, you know, there are other questions about dateables, so say like we haven't. I'm totally in.
Do you mean this ride with me? The most beautiful ride on the most beautiful road in the most beautiful country in the world. This will be your first?
My first motorcycle ride, yes. About the brakes, Casanova. I think maybe my first for many things, Fabrizio. First date with a cabinet. My first motorcycle.
Ah, but mi piccolo sciocco, one does not pump the brakes on Il Ragazzo Pazzo. One just gives them a gentle squeeze. Ah, it's a jest, amore, of course, of course. Think of this ride as only the best tour of the Italian coast that has ever been. Nothing more, io prometto. On this beach, a very special beach, behind a little outcropping of sea rocks, is a tiny bar. At this tiny bar, there are 3 stools and 2 tables for 2. I have reserved one of them for us, amore. the one that bathes in the light of the setting sun and washes itself in a warm, salt breeze. To this table, our Paradiso, will be brought a bottle of the best limoncello you have ever tasted. Have you ever tried that sweet, tangy gift that is Italian limoncello?
I think if he has or not. There was we had a whole conversation one time about it because I bought LaCroix limoncello, not really knowing what limoncello was, and it was terrible. And then we thought it was maybe a me thing, but then my partner, he had a coworker who loves limoncello, and she tried the LaCroix and said it was like the most disgusting thing ever. So maybe not me. It was actually the LaCroix. Yes, I have. It's delicious. Never. You make it sound incredible. I have. Didn't like it much. Sorry. Never. You're making it sound incredible.
It is. It truly is. So, with a humble flourish, I finish. That is the date. The romantic flight I propose to you. It is an embodiment of my love. How I love. What I love. I love love. Truthfully. It is my great honor to offer my love to you. Tell me, amore, what do you think and feel about love?
I feel I love how hot you look on Il Ragazzo Pazzo. Still confused how I can be any of the stuff on the cabinet. It's special, not easy, but special. Man, me and love haven't really gotten along in the past. That's the answer.
That could be the hot thrumming of the little engine between my doors. But that isn't what you mean truly, is it? Ay, amore, of course the heat we feel is the attraction budding between us. It is the candle on the red and white tablecloth that is growing, flaring. It becomes a bonfire that reflects in the wine and in your sparkling eyes. And amore, my eyes behold you through the roaring candle, and mi piace quello che vedono. In Bella Italia, that means I like what they see.
Wow, are you always this complimentary? Oh my goodness, I would so love to be across that table from you right now. I've already asked if it was so complimentary. Let's do this one.
We can arrange that, amore. Anything is possible for those who are guided by love. Now tell me, you have heard the date I have planned for us. We are already staring at each other through the flames of desire. What would you talk about now? Tell me, amore, what would you have me say? What can I offer you to inflame your heart, to please your gentle ears?
Just keeping you compatible with a soft heart. Is he a bad boy though? I think he just is a romantic. You can tell me how you got such impressive arms. Keep on being excited by me. I love it. What is your drip routine, bro?
I do heavy work, amore. I hold many things. It is to my great honor that they are all things you have given me to hold, without question and without complaint. I do this because I have found that the burden you ask is no burden at all, tempered as it is by your grace and beauty. In fact, as such an experienced holder of things, I should quite like to try these arms at holding you.
I am just had a thought. I was like, between Fabrizio and Washford, who is more wordy? I wonder. Ooh, I'd like that very much. Thank you for the offer, but I'm alright. Ooh, I'd like that.
Meraviglioso, amore. Thank you for your trust and for your sense of adventure. These arms are safe, but they can whisk you away to parts unknown, territories unexplored. Would you like that?
Yes, yeah. Maybe on our next date. Yes, yeah.
What a bold one you are. In the meantime, amore, I will dream of you.
So hilariously, like, my immediate reaction was I took that very literally because autism on top of the asexuality, but I was like, oh, that was innuendo. I missed it. But I have to deal with enough innuendo getting thrown at me that it's like, I know what you're going for now. Okay. Like, Enrico was fun. Yeah, just I wanted somebody completely different from prior Errol, and also, let's have a little Italian in honor of the Surf City El Salvador Pro winner, Leonardo Fioravanti, the first Italian winner of the World Surf League Championship Tour. I was watching that right before stream, and it was really fun seeing him finally get the win, and just how emotional he was because he's come so close so many times, and all the hard work has paid off. And then, like, seeing how stoked his buddies were, and then he had to apologize to his wife because he's like, because she told her that he was going to win when she was around, and that didn't happen. And we look at our data decks, because I know we're kind of about to finish up with some of the characters, so see who we can get around to. And also, when were we supposed to? Oh, noon was when we were supposed to meet with Timothy. Oh yeah, I forgot, very flustered, so we need to talk to her. I haven't seen Dolly in a while, so let me talk to her. Faria's another one. Okay, the collectibles. Yeah, she's another one who has she now has, as I mentioned, a content warning. We're gonna take some notes because we need to remember all of this stuff. Pietro. Down. Bones in the human body. Mobilized joints above and below a fracture. Circulation. Diagnoses are made via the twin path of symptoms, which a patient reports to the physician, and signs, which are gleaned from examination. Patients may be awake during brain surgery in order to provide verbal feedback during the procedure. This lessens the chance of damaging vital brain areas. Allografts. Sometimes the patient's skin isn't healthy enough for grafting. An allograft, skin taken from a corpse, may be used. It's funny because I do work in medical, so a lot of these I was like, oh, okay, well that makes sense. But some of the like nitty-gritty, I'm on the research end, and then also just things like numbers and details I don't get. So yeah, let's go find Faria. I'm sure we will be able to wrap up with her. Please, settle down.
It's time. Oh my goodness, I am so ready.
Good job. Sitting where he's not supposed to. Okay. Sit behind the computer.
If we were in a hospital, I'd be the surgeon with my hands all washed and gloved and my scrubs on, and the patient comfortably unconscious before me. I guess in this scenario, you'd be the patient? Except you're conscious, so maybe not. Oh, and on the subject of consciousness, you're going to ask me questions from the pages that I gave you, and I'm going to give you the answers. Your job will be to tell me whether my answer is right or wrong. Of course, I hope I get them all right, but you know how nerves and excitement can play with one's mind. I'm sure I'll make mistakes. Please tell me when I do. That's the only way I can get better, and I have to always be getting better if I want to be Dr. Faria. Oh, even saying that brings a smile to my face and a song to my heart. Okay, enough romanticizing. On to the work. Oh, goodness, I'm so excited I can hardly sit still. Let's begin. Quiz me.
How many bones are in the human body?
Oh, elementary. 206.
That's correct. Actually, I think there are 202. You're so pretty when you think. No, there are infinite bones in the human body. That's correct.
Excellent. Next question.
Where should you splint a fracture?
That's obvious. You splint at the site of the fracture.
That's correct. Not quite. It's above or below the site of the fracture. It's not it. You don't splint a fracture. It's above or below.
Oh, no, oh no. This is all going horribly wrong. I hope the next question is simple.
What do the ABC stand for?
Ah, this one sounds simple. It's amputate, bind, compress.
Close, amputate, bind, coagulate. You're correct. Sorry, that's not the one.
Well, which one is it?
Airway, breathing, circulation. Catabolic, bivalent, catabolic. Tell me pretty good.
That sounds familiar. Next, always next.
What are the main ways to arrive at a diagnosis?
Symptoms, of course.
Correct, but not quite.
Not quite. What would the other ways be?
Diet and exercise, finding signs through physical examination. Imagine yourself as a patient and using empathy to help diagnose. Finding a doctor and asking for help. Using empathy could help in some cases, but not actually. Signs is the actual way.
Signs and symptoms, of course. Almost done here. What do you have left?
True or false? You can take skin from a corpse and give it to a human.
God's alive. Do I remember this one? I believe that it is true.
Correct. Well done.
The world of medicine is full of surprises. Feeling good now. I think I've got this on lock. What is the last question?
You are about to perform brain surgery.
Excellent.
The anesthesiologist tells you he doesn't want to put the patient under.
For brain surgery?
What do you do?
Well, I suppose I would have to agree.
Why?
It is perfectly natural to perform brain surgery on an awake patient.
That's correct, or I'm sorry, but that's not valid. That's correct.
Of course it is! My studying was not for naught. Those were all the questions, no? Thank you for helping me to study. I'm confident I will do well. Come by next time and hopefully I'll have news to share.
Bye for you. Will do. Okay, so I got one more. What else is right here? What did we talk to Sarah?
It's not all that surprising that your towels would have a look that one can only describe as fresh out of the shower. The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected. What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Wait, hold still.
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
What? What's wrong? What did I do? Why should I do what you say?
You didn't do anything.
He backs away from you, slowly and carefully.
Just don't move. Ooh, there's some water on the floor. Let me get that before you slip and fall.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
There, all good.
Phew, that was a close one. You didn't have to do that for me.
It's my pleasure. Some might say that I saved your life. Hey, hey!
did you see that dude?
Are you talking to me? The dude, yes, you are my hero. Are you talking to me?
Tyrell shifts uncomfortably, seeming to address someone you can't see.
Ah, come on, man. I know I'm bombing.
He gives you a sheepish little smile.
Don't mind me. Just talking to my towel buddy.
Towel buddy? What's that? Towel buddy.
No, faster. Like towel buddy. Well, it's whatever I fold it up to be. But today, it's a swan.
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection. It's quite charming.
I can get a bit bored is all. Yeah.
You and Tyrell look at each other, neither of you speaking. The silence is long and awkward.
Come here often?
Yeah, it is the bathroom. Not often enough, honestly. Yeah, it is.
Right. I'm coming off a bit dry, aren't I?
You just seem nervous. Maybe we should go.
I seem that way because I am. Can I just start again?
He extends his hand to you, and when you take it, he gives it a firm, confident shake.
I'm Tyrell. If you got a spill, call me and chill.
That sucks, honestly. Did you think of that on? Did you think of that all on your own? That's pretty cool.
It's just something I'm workshopping.
It's really good. You can use it as a pass, I think.
Phew. Ugh, I'm trying too hard. I tend to do that.
You're like a guy who's kind of horny.
Spills happen every day. No big thing. But the hard part is getting dry. For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale. But I work pretty independently, you know?
I can make a bit of a mess. Being clean is one of my life goals.
I'm here regardless. I'm pretty dependable. It takes someone of strong woven integrity to be as reliable as me, you know?
Is work all you care about? Surely you have bigger aspirations.
I mean, who doesn't? There are things I want to do, but my job is important, you know? Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves. And I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better. So, let's make a deal. Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool. And maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'll show you an idea I have.
Okay. Time to go to bed. Yeah, I don't think we've talked to Betty in a while, so maybe I'll also talk to her. There's a few other characters with the updates, so Curtain Rod.
A charming, well-dressed duo stand with their backs to you, peering through the curtains and pointing at something outside that you can't see. They seem quite absorbed in their own conversation.
Look over there. Look at that. Across the street.
What are we looking at?
What do you see, Rod?
I see a dog. I see a car that could use a wash.
Hey guys, I've awakened you to speak to me, the human. Hey guys.
One of them turns to you, holding up a finger before turning back to his friend.
Hi. 1 second. Now, why in the world do you think I would care a single thread about an unwashed car?
I don't know what you want from life, Kurt.
The shoes, my dude. The shoes.
Oh, you were looking at the neighbor's shoes. Those are nice.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Hey there, bro.
Hold on. Those are way better than those shoes we saw last week.
Ain't that the truth? Only time I wish Wendelin would have fogged up.
Those kicks could have kicked rocks.
Hello.
What was that about?
Rod, don't be so rude.
I'm just giving what I was receiving.
You'll have to excuse Rod. His tact leaves a lot to be desired.
There you go, talking about me like I'm not here.
Nah, I'm talking about you so you can hear. There's a difference.
See, that's why your seams are unfinished.
My seams are unfinished. My seams are unfinished? Keep talking. See what happens.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You love me too much.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that too loud. Everyone else might start believing it.
Are you two okay? You both hate each other, don't you? How long have you two known each other? Are you two okay?
Kurt and I have been together forever.
Yo, what up? I'm like his brother.
But not my brother.
If we were related, you might actually be polished.
We both know you wouldn't look good unless you were next to me.
Who told you that lie? Say, who do you think looks better? Me or this delusional drape I call my friend?
I do like both of them. I do like Kurt's clothing more, but you both look good.
Lame.
I know it's me. That's fine. It'll be our little secret.
Don't even try to make them lie. They're just trying to make you feel good. I'm the fly one.
Why do you talk like you're from the 90s? We're both fly. You don't have to be so mean. You are, Kurt. I'm Team Rod. Why do you talk like you're from the 90s?
Product of our time. That's when we were made. Solid thrift store find.
Okay.
The fact that someone thought we were out of style? Ridiculous.
Well, the 90s are coming back.
The last place we were? Busted.
Tore up from the floor up.
And it made you want to throw up.
Ha ha ha! Saw the landing.
See? I've got the looks and the jokes.
Only joke you got is what you got on.
You two are pretty mean to each other. That was a good one. It is a pretty ugly shirt. Now they're like ripping on each other. I don't know if we should be ripping on them.
Damn! You didn't have to go that hard. One thing you gotta realize is that we aren't mean to each other.
Nah, this is my homie. For life.
We're just a little shady.
Aren't they the same thing? I don't... What? If we're talking about throwing shade, I'm all about it. I don't... What?
Being shady isn't always a bad thing.
I don't know.
Oh, to the contrary. I'm shady all the time to Kurt. Why? Because I love him.
Yeah, I still don't get it. Oh, so it's like your love language.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
But we have rules.
Oh, yeah. You must throw shade appropriately.
What do you mean rules? Yeah, I don't think I care really that much. What do you mean rules?
There are 5 rules to throwing shade. First off, you have to know the person.
Sure, you can be shady to folks you don't know, but that is just me.
I do like that, like distinction.
Wait, we made fun of the new mail carrier just the other day.
That's because they were wearing that uniform with open-toed sandals.
I like a bunch of them.
With socks.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they asked for that one.
This rule is one of those do as we say, not as we do things.
Unless we ask you to do it with us, at which point you better come correct.
Which brings us to rule number 2.
If the roast ain't hot, you're toast.
The shade is all about the laugh at the end. Maybe even a strong guffaw.
A guffaw? Are you a cartoon dog person? 'Cause if not, I best not hear a single guffaw out of you, Rod.
Keep your aim true.
Never bring in secondary parties. Others shouldn't be collateral damage because you decided to mix patterns and it turned out unfortunate.
Okay, do you like that analogy?
I tried to throw shade on Kurt's mom once.
Mrs. Chiffon has never done anything and she will not be brought into this foolishness.
Okay, Rufo.
Read their body language as you read them down.
Everyone has their line and their limit. Don't be so caught up in the goofs that you step on that line.
It's easy to be on a roll and run right over your friend.
Which is why rule number 1 is important. If you don't know them, you don't know what might actually make them upset.
Right, like I don't talk about Rod's crush on the blinds at the last house.
Dude, not cool.
Sorry, I was just giving an example.
You really thought this out. I didn't realize so much went into just talking smack.
It's an art form.
And there is one rule that you absolutely cannot break.
Oh, yeah. The final rule.
Rule 5 is...
If someone you know starts throwing shade on your friend,
you better prepare for war.
it is your duty to fire back.
Verbal warfare has begun. Do what you gotta do.
And yeah, those are the rules of shade. You got them all?
Oh yeah, sure as hell to all 5 locked in. I wasn't really listening, could you say that? All 5.
Okay, confident. I like that in a person.
If they breathe, Kurt likes them.
You act like you're the one to talk. The tree outside sways, and you think it's flirting with you.
How can you not be charmed? Have you seen those branches?
And the grass is just playing hard to get? Yeah, I sure have.
Oh!
All right, now, calm down.
They said the grass. The grass, Rod!
Oh, you can guffaw, but I can't?
Okay. Fair. But damn, they got you.
You right. That was a good one. You catch on quick.
Yo, Rod, that fashion student is getting off the bus.
Ooh, what are they wearing?
I'm not sure, but it is fly as hell.
We've got some people watching to do. Swing on by soon. But come holler at us at different places. Each window has a new thing to throw shade on.
Variety is the spice of life, baby. Bring your jokes. We like to keep it lively here.
Okay. That reminds me, I know Abel, I think Abel's as a character, we gotta visit its places. A lot of tables. Alphabetical. Oh, we haven't met Abel yet. Okay. Start talking tables. I think watching my friend Anya do it takes a while. He takes a while.
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid. This guy is big, and he looks built to last. You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you. No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel, and I'm your table. And second, that is one fantastic red shirt you got on. Howdy.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sean. I'm human.
Pleasure's all mine. You know, as a table, it's my job to hold things up all over the house. And I take my job real serious. So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need. So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something.
I'm just getting to know everyone around the house. If you have any dating advice, you're assuming I'm here for you and not just walking around the house. I'm just getting to know
Oh, yeah? Well, Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real good. Maybe looking to getting back into dating and all that? Dating, huh? Hoo-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. She's good with that sort of thing.
What do you mean by casual stuff? Yeah, you can like date to eventually develop a relationship. If you the old-fashioned type, don't pawn me off to somebody else. What do you mean by casual stuff?
Oh, heck, I don't know. All that talking and whatnot. Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed.
You wonder what is your speed then? I wonder. Me neither. I mean, hey, that's why I'm here. We should catch up on the times.
And you really gotta talk to somebody who knows what's what with dating these days. Kopi will get you on the right path. Wenda, tell her I say hey when you see her.
Will do.
You take care now.
Guess we will go to Kopi. Like, very rarely does the companion influence the choices I make on that game, even though sometimes he's like, yeah, he'll watch a stream and be like, yeah, I totally would have done that. But I did ask him about Kopi, and I'm like, would you make an exception if your espresso machine was a really cute girl? And he's like, no, I hate coffee. He's gotta deal with that, so...
Hello, Sunshine.
Abel told me to say hi.
Abel? My sturdy cowboy. I've known Abel for some time now, and I'm not surprised he sent you to me. He's a solitary type, but if you asked, he'd give you the cloth off his table. Why, he holds up practically half the house without a word of complaint.
He said he doesn't like the casual stuff, but sort of dodged me when I asked what he meant.
Yes, he would dodge that question. I think the most important thing to know about Abel is that he's not quiet out of any kind of shyness. That's just how he is. If there's nothing to say, he's content to share in your company.
He's kind of like a Koa. So, does he like coffee?
Everyone likes coffee, darling.
I'm about to prove you wrong, Kopi.
I'll pour you a cup of his favorite. It's an Ethiopian Sidama Adi that tastes like strawberries, served black and hot.
Strawberries, really?
Trust me.
With the coffee in hand, you take your leave.
Okay. We couldn't say no to her this time, so... hate ending dodged. I think I'm gonna say Faria till the end of this day. For those of you not in the Date Everything fandom and their Discord, they have a week dedicated to every character, and this week we're coming up on the end of Bodhi week, so let's go find Bodhi. Oh, that place. Dark place that I don't like.
You see a concerned face peeking through what might be a cryogenic tube containing tape both sticky and cassette. The face notices your presence and begins to speak.
Yes! This is Choice! I am officially found!
What am I looking at here? Oh, a time capsule. Neat.
You got it, compadre. Hey, mind letting me out of this thing?
Wait a minute. So you're the thing, right? But also trapped inside the thing? If I let you out, are you gonna cease to be, like dematerialize or something? Can you see me through that little window? Yeah, ask.
Yup, I am both in and of the time capsule you now possess. Pretty rad, huh?
Yep, totally. Guess I'll let you out.
The stranger who stands before you can best be described as nostalgia given form. an assortment of 80s memorabilia sculpted into a well-muscled male figure.
Very tiny shorts.
Woohoo! Yeah! I'm free! The 80s is surviving and thriving, baby! Oh, yeah!
Although his cassette tape ribbon obscures much of his face, you can still make out a friendly expression and handsome features.
Wait, I thought you were a time capsule. I'm confused. How can you be an entire decade to take your tube of old junk? I thought you were a time capsule.
Well, yes and no. Think of me as the essence of what's inside that time capsule. The 80s personified.
I wonder if there would be like other decades, if there were other time capsules of different time periods.
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere, playing a very loud and intense note as he strikes a pose.
Better yet, don't think too hard about it at all. 80s fever reigns! Yeah! Yo!
I love 80s stuff, so yeah, Bodhi definitely up there with one of my faves. I love the 80s. As in the 1980s, I don't know much about it other than retro media. I wasn't even born yet. We are both born in the 80s. I don't think the companion loves 80s media as much as I do, but you know, as people who were born in that decade, we gotta go with this one.
Oh, heck yeah, compadre! And the 80s love you back. But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I mean.
Because you were sealed in the tube?
Totally.
Tubular. Radical dude. Tubular.
Nice reference, pal. Totally topical. Now you're getting it.
Anything else you need? You good down here?
Nah, I might bop around the house a bit if that's cool.
There was a lot of tube talk in the 80s. Alright, get some rest and check.
You got it. All right then, I'll be around just chilling like a villain.
Villain? I don't want a villain house. Can't wait to learn about where you come from. Sounds different.
I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san.
Who's Daniel-san? You got it, Mr. Stiaki.
Oh, look at you, acing the class already. You are gonna be a bodacious student, I can tell. Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peepers and recuperate. Talk to you later.
Oh, see, this is why I hate doing the crawl space when it's dark. It really creeps me out. Oh no, there's a ladder. Oh.
You're here!
I am. Oh wow, what's going on? You're so damn excited all the damn time. I love her energy.
I passed!
Yay!
My test! I got the results back! In fact, I more than passed. I aced it! I got every single question right. I got a special letter from the examiners that they've rarely been so impressed with a candidate or excited about one's future as a physician.
Nice.
Can you believe that?
Of course I can. You work so hard. Okay. Good reason to be as hyped as you are. Yeah, she worked hard.
You helped me, you know. I couldn't have done this without you. I couldn't ever ask for a better study partner than you. Or even a better friend. I am so splendiferously grateful to you.
It was my pleasure. Let's be friends. Or hey, if you ever want to return the favor. Here's what this will do.
Name it. Anything.
How about a date? I didn't want to distract you while you were studying, but you're a cutie patootie. date or a date? I feel like this is a better answer.
You want to take me on a date?
Yes, I do. Or you can take me, or we can go together. Whatever you like. Yes, I do.
Oh my. I'd love that.
Aw.
There's a wonderful new type of wound closure system that uses spider silk. Maybe we could open a bottle of hydrogen peroxide, just for that intoxicating scent, and I can show it to you?
Does that mean you have to wound me first?
Oh, don't worry, I would never hurt you. Hippocratic oath. Oh, also because I like you. Also that.
Sounds wonderful. I might practice suturing. Which does not sound like a great idea. Our first aid
Just
kit.
what the doctor ordered.
Did have to ask for help with cleaning my wounds with hydrogen peroxide. You no longer have a penalty on your int saves. Yeah. Need some sass. You should go just about roasted chicken today. Not without it getting a few good shots in. Oh, okay, yeah, that's also one of their updates, is adding more like what specs actually means. Chancy. Are you officially engaging enough that people may theoretically enjoy your company? Empathy. Taste the powdered milk of human kindness. And poise. It's like watching a baby deer learn to walk, only with less dignity. Good time. I think we're also getting close to the end. Maybe with Betty and oh yeah, we haven't seen Holly in a while, even though she needed sleep. There's also I think you mentioned Gwendolyn, and I think she's one who also needs a lot of interactions. So, okay.
The figure who stands before you has the casual, confident air of someone who knows just what she's about. Her short hair glows with the colors of sunrise, and her blue eyes drink you in without a trace of shame or embarrassment. She evaluates you with a hand on one hip, her draped clothing subtly highlighting curves you'd never have expected from your rigid, structured window.
Well, hi there. I'm Gwendolyn. Oh. And you? Well, you're quite the looker, aren't you?
Oh, I'm not that attractive. I don't really know what I look like. I sure am. Sure.
Definitely.
Okay, like that, right?
You're the one looking out at me all the time. Look, I don't mean to be so forward, but I found I'm happiest when I'm transparent about what I want and what I'm looking for. And unlike most everyone here, I've been ogled by humans for centuries. I have had enough attention on me, thank you very much.
I think people are looking out the windows, not at them. Hopefully, I think people are looking out the windows.
Still feels the same to me. You like it when humans look at your body and say, no, I'm only ogling your damn shirt? It's uncomfortable. Anywho, if I'm having to do one of these introductions, I might as well get this out of the way first. I'm only looking for one thing in a relationship right now.
Friendship, romance, but bitter rivalry.
You know it. That said, I can't say I'm looking for anything too serious right now.
Like a wishing other, a romantic figure. I know how I feel. Fun only hug. I'm almost jealous.
Dang right. Oh, don't worry. It's nothing to be too intimidated by. There's so much to do in this world. So many views to see. Even just the simple joy of a night on the town. Yet here you are, taking a breather, same as me, but you haven't even had fun yet.
What are you suggesting? I really am working on it.
Oh, I know, cutie, and I don't mean to rush you. I just want to see you live a little, that's all. Stop watching life pass you by. Enjoy yourself. Kiss someone. Kiss many someones. And then maybe, in between your adventures, you can come tell me about all the fun you're having.
But what if I want to kiss you? Sounds great, Gwendolyn. I'll report back. So in my head, I was like, well, she said no romance, but, you know, where is she on friends with benefits?
It's just not for me, okay?
Maybe she's Airways.
Hey, don't look at me like that. A gal's gotta live vicariously somehow. And the view outside here is just dreadfully dull.
You just sound like a character I wrote in a story before I really knew about asexuality. I was basically writing ace characters because just kind of, you know, expressing my feelings. And yeah, my character was the narrator trying to kind of witnessing friends getting involved in relationships and kind of reflective of like my actual experience and also kind of just the fantasy of like both being the observer. Like I love observer characters and then I also it was also me being like, why are people coming to me for advice when I don't like have that much experience? And so kind of wrote about that too.
She turns from you towards that dreadful view and waits for you to leave.
It's been a while since we've seen Dolly, so. And then there's Bodhi. Okay, Dolly's still there. Is it another? Yeah.
Ya. Ready for our date?
You know it, I guess. Actually, I'm kind of nervous. You know it.
That's what I like to hear. Come on.
Where are we going? Is it gonna be fun?
I'm taking us somewhere just a little bit dangerous.
Dangerous. Nice. I like to live on the edge. Yes. I'm not so sure. Dangerous?
Well, it's not dangerous. Just somewhere a bit naughty. Somewhere we shouldn't be. Come on, I'll show you.
This is the way I'm like...
All right, we made it. Isn't it gorgeous?
So I'm like, well, obviously, you know, Fabrizio wants to take us to Italy. Maybe he can.
Dolly gestures expansively, a proud smile on her face.
Where the heck are we? Whoa, cool. This is just one of the closets. Where the heck are we?
This is one of Dirt's archaeological research sites.
She puts a finger to her lips, giving you a cheeky wink.
I have access, but it's strictly closed to the public. There's something down here so beautiful, you just have to see it.
I can't wait. Is it dead people? Can't you get in big trouble for this? Can't wait.
That's the spirit. They recently discovered a loose floorboard here that contains artifacts from the very first Dustonians that formed in this house almost 80 years ago.
Dustonians?
Mm-hmm. My ancestors.
But you said you've been teaching 114 years.
Good catch. Dust years and house years are two very different things.
Okay.
Dust blows around and, unfortunately, apart. So much that there's very little known about our history. But things here have stayed almost entirely intact. We've uncovered some amazing insights into our culture. Transportation systems, bits of clothing, defense against cleaning agents. But most importantly, art.
Why is art important here? Estonian art, huh? That's a neat one.
Yep, it's why I brought you here. I wanted to share something with you that was truly one of a kind. I'm sure the excavation in the moonlight is a sight to behold, but it's got nothing on this.
Unreal, astounding. What the heck am I looking at here?
Behold, the unbridled beauty of floorboard painting 195K DMT7. Or as I like to call it, Ancient Ascension.
This artwork reminds you a great deal of historical cave paintings you've seen in your art history classes.
Golly, this is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. Tell me about it, Professor.
Absolutely. This is perhaps the oldest known representation of intelligent dust art in the history of the house. Scholars previously thought most ancient dust beings to be primarily drifters, hunters and gatherers with no real rituals or cultural endeavors beyond basic survival. I hope you'll pardon the pun, but this discovery paints an entirely different picture.
Wow, why would archaeologists do that? So these ancient dust folks are pretty smart then, huh?
Hard to say. Academia is a strange place. There's a lot of pride and politics involved.
Yep. Somebody who works there in academia.
Certain experts don't take kindly to new ideas, especially if it undermines the status quo and whatever theory is currently masquerading as fact. But this discovery is what we in the field like to call undeniable evidence. And this might just rewrite the history of dust bunnies forever.
How so? Is that big a deal?
These Dustonians, as we're calling them, were unlike any ancient culture we've encountered. All we have in terms of written history is after the cataclysm of the mid-century remodel era. But the flooring here is original, and it's not just the paintings that are remarkable. The artifacts predate all recorded history, and they're way more advanced than we ever thought possible.
Whoa, trippy.
Well, not only are there gorgeous shards of pottery, ancient dishware, and dustworks, there's also intricate clothing and jewelry. Especially the velveteen gemstone.
Go on.
It's a gorgeous necklace with a delicate precious stone pendant on the end. The chain is threaded through a tiny hole in the stone. This particular type of gemstone can't be hammered or carved against the grain. The only way to make such a hole is with a fixed, high-speed, hydro-lubricated drill.
You're telling me these ancient Estonians had a drill gun? Well, technically.
Uh-huh, and there's more. Want to hear more?
I'm enraptured. This is the sexiest seminar I've ever been to. Absolutely. I don't know if I would call it sexy, but yeah.
Let's look at the painting one more time. Tell me what you see.
They're hunting? Some sort of battle? A bunch of random doodles. I do see weaponry. Like, too hot earlier? No, it's getting chilly. Battle or hunting? No, it's more hunting.
Good eye. Archaeologists have been debating the nature of this painting since its discovery. It's certainly some form of violence, either hunting or war. But notice any similarities between the hunters and the prey?
Some of them are transforming. I'm not seeing any pictures. Some of them are transforming.
That's exactly right. Therianthropes on both sides.
That's a big word. Therian what now?
Shapeshifters. I gotta use the academic term, especially when I'm on a site like this. Now, look one more time. Several of them have spears sticking out of them, and some seem to be bleeding from the nose. But do you see any of the wounded dead or lying on the ground? And do any of the hunters have spears?
No. No.
They don't, but they do have headdresses, pouches, and above all else,
Mushrooms? little trees, goblets, mushrooms.
Right. It's still a theory. We can't be sure until we do more research, but there is a small and dedicated group of us that think. This is the very first example of psychedelic art in the dust world.
What? How do you mean? Sounds like a stretch.
Calm down, you'll wake the vacuum. Why would an ancient society capable of living a comfortable and fulfilling existence come all the way down here to make their paintings? I believe this was a ceremonial site where shamans guided young warriors and civilians on a spiritual quest near the danger of the vacuum above. These paintings could be a living depiction of what they saw.
You got all that just because the mushrooms are in the picture? I think you got this because it's doodles of half-transformed dust creatures. What do the spears and nosebleeds have to do with it? What makes you think there's drugs on those goblets and that's piercing.
Most literature on guided shamanistic hallucinations speaks to a sensation of being speared or run through the head, heart, and back. To die before death is a common saying of many ayahuasqueros of South America. This explains why there are no dead bodies. The injuries are figurative, not literal. Oh, and nosebleeds are a common symptom of early hallucinogenic brews. The research is quite expansive.
Wow, Dolly. You sound really into this. Intense lore drop, Professor. I love it. I learned something. Yay. That's what it helps it. Intense lore drop, Professor. I love it.
Glad to hear it. Well, the road to Eleusis is long and windy, sugar.
You're like, huh? Hey, I read that book. You're smart.
You're so sweet. Thanks for coming along for the ride.
You're so hot when you say stuff I don't understand. You know it.
Well, if that wasn't a special first date, I don't know what is. You're really something, you know that? You heard my whole spiel and didn't fall asleep like some of my students.
How could I fall asleep while looking at you? I had an amazing time. I only kind of got bored.
Oh, hush. I'm more than looks. I know I could use a rest. I'll gather our things and get us back out of here. If you want to see me again, just give the old sofa a shove and I'll be waiting. Come on back now, you hear?
Then we went back. I had to go through the kitchen. I have an idea. See if I can...
There's something so cheerful and jaunty about the figure you see before you, you almost feel like you've stumbled onto the set of a game show. This is truly one sassy chap.
Thank the devs in honor of the upcoming anniversary.
Welcome, welcome. I am the Sassy Chap, mascot and possible owner of Sassy Chap Games LLC.
His possible owner.
Sassy Chap Games. Here's where we'll put my greeting and introduction, explaining all the deep lore behind the Sassy Chap.
What? Placeholder text? Okay.
Placeholder text? Where? Let me at it! We here at Sassy Chap Games LLC are sticklers for quality. I may not be the star of this game as it's our first, but just you wait. The next game will be called The Legend of Sassy 2, Chap's Awakening, and will feature my quest to uncover my holy backstory.
Sounds fun. I don't believe you. Is there a Legend of Sassy 1?
Don't be silly, of course there isn't. And here's where we'll have the chap introduce the concept of the dating game.
Okay, this definitely seems like placeholder text. What's the dating game? I thought I was already playing it. Are you just going to have silly dialogue? What's the thinking.
No, this one is slightly different. You have found one of the secret datables in the game. The developers. I'm not a developer myself, merely a mascot. But this is hard work too. I'm considered an asset.
Yes, they're not PNG, maybe. You seem like a real hard worker. So savage.
Well, I am excellent at filling a pipe with bubbles. When making this game, we wanted to give players the option to date the devs. But we wanted to sidestep the problematic condition that there are many players and only a small amount of us. And of course, many of us are in happy relationships. For now. So, we figured a fun way to do this would be for players to date each of us by answering a question about ourselves. Would you like to play?
I'm ready. Actually, let me know more about you. No, I'm good.
All right. We have an awful lot of lovely people who are dying to get to know you. You've been all up in their business this whole time, but now you get to really find out about them. Do you want to know the general rules?
No, let's do it. Sure, why not?
Splendid!
What happens in general? How many points do I need to win am I guessing? What happens in general?
The rules are simple. Each dev will introduce and ask one question about themselves. You'll get to choose from 3 responses, each corresponding to a love, hate, or friendship ending with each dev. Then we move on to the next one.
Just guessing?
Essentially, yes. This is a guessing game.
That's not very fair.
There are methods in which you can work some of these out. And you can also reset your score if needed.
How many points do I need to win?
If by winning you mean find true love and happiness, 30. 30 points for finding true love and happiness.
When does it end?
You can quit at any time. And at any time, we can tally up the resolutions you got towards your current dev love status. If I were to offer one piece of advice, if you're looking for love, these are game developers we're talking about. Think nerd. They aren't going to want to do anything cool.
Shitty. Okay, I'm ready.
Then let's get on with the show! Disclaimer. Developers who happen to be members of the SAG-AFTRA union will voice themselves. The rest, well, will be voiced by the very sensual RPG Beep. Not too bad a fate, I suppose. First up, we have...
I do like that they specify that it is like a union, which is a big deal.
Why, it's Devin! A writer and one of the main people who set us on the path to getting this game funded.
Hi there, I'm Devin, a writer for some of the datables, mostly Beverly is my gal. There's the beeps. I love history, which you may pick up on upon meeting those characters. So I'm going to give you a little history quiz. Which one of these is the true name of the Queen of Egypt, famed for her beauty, cunning, and relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony? Oh, I just actually learned about this person's relationship with Julius Caesar. Oh. Cleopatra the 12th? How ladies? Cleopatra the 7th? The 4th? Cleopatra the 5th? Try 5th. I don't remember. That's right. Try 12th. Wrong. You know, Google's free and it's not like I can stop you from looking at it. I mean, come on. That should have been a gimme.
Harsh.
Aw.
She hates
no.
you, though. Would you like to date another dev?
Yes.
I've come up with a new developer. Next, we have Who's that in the corner of the ring with a steel chair? It's Tay!
Hi, I'm Taylor, or Tay if you're nasty, and I'm a 2D artist on the game. I drew stuff and things, so many things. Gee, I haven't been let out of the basement. The execs keep all the artists in for a hot second. What are we doing? Oh, that's right, this is a dating game. People usually get to know each other first though, right? I'm new to this whole thing. It's lonely in the basement. And cold. So cold. Anyway, where to start? We have so much to cover in so little time. This is by far the coolest thing I've ever gotten to be a part of, and I'm so thankful to have had even a small part working alongside the most talented, funny, and passionate company, even if we were locked in the house's basement. I love horror movies, JRPGs, TTRPGs, CRPGs, all the RPGs. Evenings in with my cat, a good iced latte, and long romantic walks down the manga aisle. What else? So I've got an encyclopedic knowledge of theme park history. Musicals are my guilty pleasure, and I can recite more fights from RuPaul's Drag Race than I can count on one hand. I cry every time I hear the Star Trek main theme, and the weight of my heart is definitely asking about my D&D character. How do you feel about Muppets? And do you have a moment to talk about why Tarsem sings 2006 cult classic The Fall is the greatest film ever made? Do you like jazz? So what's your opinion on the recent renaming of Cantina music in the Star Wars canon? This is very important for our relationship going forward. Oh man, I haven't even touched on animation. Should we sit down? I think I've got a steel chair around here somewhere. We'll slow down, this is kind of a lot. Tell me about your D&D character. Why would I care about the lore accurate name of Cantina music? Jizz. That is forever funny to me. Let's ask about their D&D character. Only ancient prophecies have foretold this moment. No one has ever asked me this question before. Well, you're not bad enough notes then. Are we about to make out right now?
Off screen, off screen!
Check.
Would you like to date another dev?
Yes.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Hey, Julia! They're here! Julia?
Hey! Yeah, sorry, I was just out in the back, slinging those kettlebells. What's up?
They're here! Your date.
Oh, wow, really? That's so cool, hey! You must be my date. Truthfully, the most important aspect of the game is this lovely new human standing in front of us right this very minute.
Oh my gracious! That's so sweet I might vomit.
Well, me see. That's some pretty blatant complimenting right now. What's your...
Oh, yeah, you. Why do you think we did all this? It's all been about you.
Hurling. Like, right now. Hurling glitter.
Oh no, can't get that out of the carpet.
Honestly, doesn't taste as bad as I would have expected.
And to celebrate you playing, experiencing this world, getting to this point where you get to date us, we've got a gift. And, bonus, you get to pick which of these 3 gifts you like the best. Pretty cool, huh?
Super cool if only gift giving. If only all gift giving was like that. It would be more meaningful if you knew me well enough to get me something you know I'd like. Oh, interesting. Never been on a date where I got a present that I choose. I don't wonder if that's a trap. Interesting. Never been on a date where I got
So, you can have whichever of these you like.
a Caribbean vacation to a private island with unlimited room, an actual vintage railroad spike covered in rust and dirt, and the tribe blood of the last person it was used to murder. Pretty decent oat milk latte. Not the Canyon doesn't like to travel. I don't know if you would want a vintage railroad spike.
An excellent choice.
Yeah.
Really the only safe choice.
Although, Julia forgot to mention that the island is overrun with genetically modified javelinas that eat only human hair and coffee beans.
Ah, yes. An unfortunate omission.
So, listen, you're supposed to get an ending with me, like you got with all the other awesome folks you've gotten to know in the house. And the way I've decided to do that here is...
Julia mimes doing a drum roll with her 2 index fingers.
just to ask you. Did you hate our date? Did you love it? Do you kind of maybe not so secretly love me now? Let me know. And hey, whatever you choose, you've been a blast.
Couldn't agree more.
See you for the next adventure.
I liked it. You and I aren't going to be more than friends, but the date was fantastic. No. So, wish I could go back in time and not date you. No offense. You and I will be together forever. Julia technically is Ray, so...
Well, now that's something. Julia is yours, virtually, forevermore. Her husband Ray wrote these lines. Would you like to date another dev?
Yes.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have TJ, a writer extraordinaire.
Howdy. How you been doing? Who am I? Oh, I am just a humble writer and theater professor. I teach the kids real good.
TJ is actually quite humble. I've seen it myself.
There's one movie musical that has a stage adaptation that I love more than any other. I've seen it 6 times. I'm not obsessed, you are. Little Shop of Horrors, The Lion King, Dateable. What started? Theater person. I'll be yelled at for this, but I like the movie version more.
TJ is friends with you, nonetheless. Would you like to date another dev?
Yes.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have...
Oh, hey! How are you liking the game so far?
Oh my god, so, well, honestly,
Oh, actually, sorry. Hold that thought. Getting a ping. Just need to copy this over and done! Sorry about that. What were you saying?
the game's absolutely, I kind of feel like it's playing.
Right, Yeah, one sec. Several seconds, actually. Oh, I gotta fix that. Wait, they did what? Not again. Okay! Looks like they need me in the back. But I can put my phone on silent. Okay, that should buy us a solid 10 minutes. What were we doing?
Have you done introductions yet?
No?
Let's start with a proper introduction then. This is the venerable Amanda Hufford, our dedicated, sleep-deprived producer extraordinaire, voice director, writer, script supervisor, scheduler, therapist, hostage negotiator, and maker of spreadsheets.
What's a scheduler?
So many spreadsheets.
If there's a job to do on the game, Amanda has probably had a hand in it.
Aren't you forgetting something, dumbass? Oh, right. I'm also a voice actor. How do you forget your own fucking job? Whatever.
And you decided to take on game development on top of that?
Venetia, remind me to ask Ray to put the cry on floor emoji in the game as a collectible and tag it here.
Ah, shoot, we can't really do that because we don't own the rights to the art. But we could commission one that's similar. Let me message Neej.
No more collectibles.
Yeah, ever since I decided against painted backdrops for the dates, we went from 36 non-character art pieces to 404? Is that bad?
I sleep.
That's fine. Oh, maybe Garrett can throw in a sad trombone sound or something.
Yeah, sure, I could do that. Just let me finish composing about 115 songs real quick.
Don't worry about it, Garrett. I got it. What you want again? A sad whistle or something?
Bobby, If you start whistling again right now, I will turn this game around so fast, I swear.
Should I just come back another time? Kind of feels like I should.
Sorry. We'll figure all that out later. Thanks, guys. You can get back to it. I keep forgetting it's not just us around here anymore. You know, it's weird finally being able to share a game with you. I mean, you work on something for long enough and it kinda just becomes part of who you are. The last couple of years have been date everything, all day, every day, all the time. Meetings and emails and spreadsheets and revisions and meetings and hiring and lore changes, casting, plus direction, and then scheduling and seriously, the meetings. And after all that, after pouring everything you have to give into something, you still have no idea if anyone will even like it.
So that's why you wouldn't let me finish what I thought. Is that what you want? Because I can just tell you.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Even if you did tell me, I wouldn't remember. This version of me, right here, right now, just doesn't ever get to know. And that's okay.
Well, what do you want? I'm just trying to get specific thing here so we can just What do you want?
After you get done here, if there was something in the game you enjoyed, if anything really stood out to you or even meant something to you, let the team know. Take a little scroll through those credits for the names of all the amazing people who worked on this monstrosity, and if you like their work, go support them.
There's so much. The way they shout out, there's a lot of moving parts to any sort of like large creative project. So yeah, I love that they're shouting out the people who aren't necessarily the front-facing individuals.
And if you get to the end and realize it just wasn't for you, well, if you just flat out hated it right from the start, just promise me you won't tag me on social media and yell at me about it, okay? Can you do that?
Yeah, I can definitely do that. I'm probably not going to look at the credits, but I promise not to tag you in any trash talk. Definitely we shouldn't go be so sensitive about criticism. I think this is a conversation I've been seeing kind of crop up on, where if you don't like a fanfic, you don't have to tell the author in the comments, especially if it is like an opinion-based thing and not like actual constructive criticism.
Then you truly have all my love for it.
Amanda loves you.
Yeah.
Would you like to date another dev?
Yeah, let's...
Huzzah! The main menu of me. Very well. You all come back now, you hear?
Got two more and kind of close to where I'm wrapping things up. We were working on Bobby Pit at some point. I don't remember where they are. It's been a while. Darkness, scary spiders. One of the closets? Or no, maybe that's the attic. Yeah, let's go upstairs to check.
The attic is dark and cold. That's to be expected. What you don't expect, however, is that Bobby has company before you get here. Then again, it might be more accurate to say that Bobby's company has them.
Listen here, you little worm. You think you can just slither into my attic and start helping yourself to my real estate?
No,
No, mistress.
No, mistress.
No, you spineless, pathetic little pin. Nothing happens in this attic without my say-so. You understand? You will not be playing pretend gangster in here without my express permission, you sniveling, lowly little maggot.
The safe casts her steely gaze towards you, and you could swear the room has gotten 10 degrees colder.
Another uninvited guest. Why don't you go explain to them that you will not be conducting your business here?
Yes, ma'am.
Good, Pin. Don't disturb me again, or I'll have to punish the both of you. And it won't be the fun sort of punishment.
In the middle distance, a confused sound comes from a new, moneyed object.
What now?
Nobody you need to worry about, my angel of accounting. No one of worth or consequence.
Oh, I see.
Bobby lowers their voice, doing their best to appear entirely unbothered by the conversation you just witnessed. They try to strike a casual pose, leaning one arm against the wall, but they accidentally hit a spiderweb and shriek.
Goddamn!
They look back towards Sophia and lower their voice again.
Welcome to the attic. Potential future site of the Pin criminal empire.
You really think that was you first? Didn't you just get told you can't be here? This place seems not quite cool enough for you. You think there's room for us here?
I mean, there's room for a gangster anywhere they can fit in, baby. Bobby Pin makes a way where there ain't no way. But it does kind of feel like there really ain't no way around here. But just to be sure, let's see how this scam strikes you. I call this one Scared Broke. So check it out. You bring our potential suckers up here to the attic. They think they're gonna have a meeting with me, the big boss. We keep them waiting a while, a good 20 minutes or something, and you keep reassuring them I'm coming. I sneak up on them, scare the shit out of them. They drop all their money and valuables, as one does when scared shitless. We pick it all up and get rich. Repeat, repeat, repeat.
Because they don't actually have any money or relatives. I think there's too many people up here to maintain the kind of scary environment. In the street, kind of variation on the same idea. There's too many people.
God, yeah, you're right. It was a great idea, but all these wise guys up here crowding my shit and ruining the vibes. Yes, it's not my fault, but it won't work, will it?
Bobby looks around the room, as though desperately trying to source some inspiration from somewhere. They fold their arms over their body, trying to keep warm while still trying to look effortlessly cool. The result is less than convincing.
Well, look, maybe this time you come up with a scheme for us. Huh, recruit?
I'd love to, but not here. We should just run to say, hey, you're the big crime genius, not me. Love to, but not here.
This place is cramping your style, right? I knew it. No, this place just doesn't have what it takes to host the Pin Gang. I wanted to give it a fair chance, but my time is too valuable to waste. You know?
Bobby strides forward boldly, head held high.
This place ain't for the Pin Gang. It sucks!
What did you say, you miserable little worm?
Yikes! I'm out of here!
Bobby calls over their shoulder as they disappear down the stairs.
You can find me where the magic happens, baby! A den of sin and rest in equal measure!
Bobby is so funny to me. I love their look. Like, they look so cool. They're kind of silly. Okay, I did say we will do Betty. It's been a while. And that might be it.
There's a supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter. A strange void that makes you feel slightly uneasy. You recognize that odd feeling. Betty is speaking with Nightmare.
You really don't think you could do it?
Is that really something you want? It would be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand. It's not the worst idea, is it?
Well, yeah, of course. But you've watched me work, and you never really seemed all that into it.
Oh, I didn't?
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that? Is that really necessary? Now that's just excessive.
I remember it differently.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers. Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then, and you feel a shiver run down your spine.
I'll see you later.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear. Betty sighs, her shoulders slumping.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming.
You're trying to have nightmares? What the hell was that about?
No. I just thought maybe if I had nightmares... I mean, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare, I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved. Nightmare doesn't usually take requests, but since we're such good friends, I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare.
What the hell is a sexy nightmare? Is that even possible? Just love the sound of that.
Okay. See what you think of this. I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being. My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I'm stumbling and tripping as I go. I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming. But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand. I'm saved, and I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how. A toe-curling kiss. But then, I'm on my back again, and my beloved's hand wraps around my neck. I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound. We'll be together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air. I wake in a cold sweat, alone and afraid. There. You see?
That wasn't sexy in the least. Oh wait, I do kind of get it. The scary part is you waking up alone, honestly.
That's every day for me. But thank you. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff. She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problems. But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do. She just deals with it differently.
What problem is that? Is she in love with someone else too? I don't really care about her. Is she in love with someone too?
It's not my place to say. I've already said too much. Please, let's forget I said any of that.
Once you're done, I wasn't even saying we can do that, but I would like to talk about you.
You would? You're too sweet, you know. It's funny, I was just thinking of you. It seems like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are. It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night.
What? I knew it. I literally sleep one thing every night.
Guess there's no point in hiding it now. You're the one I've hoped to see in my dreams. My beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity.
What? I'm shocked. Wow, that never stopped happening. My presence in torture, well, thanks. I feel like we shouldn't be sarcastic with her, but also, like, not surprised. What?
Please, don't pretend to be surprised. For years, it's been just you and I here. And I've had to watch you sleep with that angelic look on your face. When I was at the warehouse, I never had this problem. But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble.
What's so special about me? That doesn't seem well. I never slept so well. What's special about me?
It just feels like we were made for each other. I know it sounds crazy, but when I cradled your body that night, I just felt myself falling for you. I've had my share of partners over the years. I'm a free bed, you know. But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And I know it's a lot to lay at your feet. Especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night. But I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer. I know it's a lot to digest, so please take some time to think about it. I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. All right?
I already have my answer. It's too much. Yeah, I can take the answer.
Please, just give yourself the night. Even if you think you know what you'll say.
Oh, she's so considerate.
And sleep well tonight.
Okay. So, sleeping. I'm actually getting sleepy, and I have to do physical therapy exercises. So, save. Save. Yes. My data just said we got all these new buttons now. But yeah, I think feels like the cats are getting rowdy. I am getting a little sleepy, and also, like I said, have physical therapy and want to get some costumes done. So I think we're gonna call it a stream. Just a reminder that I'm doing drag as Tony Fohawk next week at Texas Furry Siesta in Dallas. If you look up the website, you can find the location. The show is on a Saturday. I'm trying to see what time it actually starts. 7:30 p.m. And goes until 9, and it is 18 plus, and bring dollars to tip, and that'll all go to charity. So yeah, not sure when my next stream will be. Like, July's always up in the air with holidays and things, especially since I have 2 shows that I'm going to work on, but we'll see. And but yeah, I hope everybody has a happy Pride. I think whether you're queer or not, Pride is very important right now, and definitely support your queer friends if you're not queer. If you are queer, take care of yourself. We're living in rough times, and whether that does mean having to go be stealth or just being a bit more selective of which events you want to attend. Yeah, take care of yourself, but hope you can find some extra joy because we all deserve it. And yeah, I will see y'all later.